Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another live VIP stream. It has been far too long. I say that it's been a couple of days. It's been a couple of days since our last Final Fantasy stream, and now we're here. Now we are back with some more Final Fantasy 14. Let's go, baby. Let's go again. Oh my god, twice in a week, crazy, crazy. Again, intentionally, we're trying to make some free time to actually have some time to play some other games and to play some Final Fantasy and to even ladder stream at times as well. So we have been able to, carve out a little bit of time, and now we're here. Now we are back with BunnyCam. The bunnies. You can see Chi-Chi. You can see Chi-Chi. She's under the table. Under the table with the avocado. I think Adina might be down there with her. I can't quite see. Line's back up. Oh, Chi-Chi's back up. She heard me. She's cleaning. Let's go. But otherwise, as always, I'm not going to be alone. Oh, there. Gardina's there too. Yeah, they're right down there. Let's go. Beautiful. Oh, hello, Slow Joe. Hello. Este Slow Joe. But yes, we're here, we're back, and we are going to be playing some Final Fantasy 14. Also, I'm not alone. I'm joined by the one, the only, the savior of esports and the hero of the wasteland. Oh, it is Copa. Hello. Hello.
I definitely didn't have my menus hidden, so I have to find the button.
There we go.
Hello.
Good. Yeah. But yeah. So for the second time this week, Copa, we're able to play some Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Back.
Yeah. 2 streams in a week.
Crazy. Oh my god.
Also, we have BunnyCam.
We do have BunnyCam. They're both there under the table. Chilling under the table. And my question to you, Copa, is what's the name of the quest that you're up to?
On Elto's Wings.
Okay, me too. I believe this should be the last quest for this quest line. Based on the name of the quest, we might get Elto's amount, maybe?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. But I will say, for those, because we did this whole entire quest line off stream.
I think we did the first quest on stream. The intro quest.
Yeah. I think we unlocked it, basically. But basically, what's been happening is that this dragonette even, she was a baby, but she was very interested in what humans are doing and the art of crafting. So they started teaching her crafting. Namely, there was a guy who is like a local artisan who decided to teach her, and Hot Dylan, the kid is kind of learning with her, but like his main thing is he is writing down the chronicles of what is happening, and he wants to release a book.
Mm-hmm.
And Elto has been crafting things and like showing it to other dragons to like, show them that humans actually are talented at things and like can do like interesting things, and maybe they also should like try crafting and stuff. So that's general like story that's been happening, and we reached the point where the dragons actually have been convinced, and you can see that some of them are even visiting and like checking out what is happening in Nishgard. And Hodilong is ready to release his book pretty much, and the artisan who has been watching over them has agreed to print it and like get some like nice illustrations for it and stuff.
Yeah, it's a nice follow-up quest. It's basically meant to be a quest line that's meant to like show that like there's ideally continued a growing relationship between dragon and human here in Nishgard, right? These guardians and the dragons. In their own way, this is part of that, of course.
Yeah.
And like, so it's a nice little continuation quest line.
I just like that image of like a building with like an old-timey just like press for like printing stuff, and then you have just a bunch of dragons just sitting on everything and like trying to make things work. It's just a very funny picture in my head, and I love it.
Okay. Hotelong. Hotelong has something to share with you, and he can't hold it in any longer. Ah, Sir Duck. There you are. Elto and I have been thinking of how we can repay you for your help. After much deliberation, we decided to ask Master Arvid to help us craft a bespoke item just for you. I hope he hasn't spoiled the surprise. When last we spoke, he said that the project was nearing completion. Perhaps he is finished by now. Oh, I do hope you like it. What is that? Is that music?
Yeah, I've told you, like, suddenly, like, it's all wrong.
Okay, let's go. Let's
Where
go
are you going?
to the quest.
Where are you going?
Down here.
I'm lost. Okay, what do you have?
Ah, welcome. I take it you have spoken to Hotelong. Hotelong then. Well, here you go.
Is that it? Is that the end of the quest?
Eltel was most insistent. I designed this horn just so. Blow on it, and the little dragon will fly to your side, wheresoever you may be. Although I suppose I can't call her little anymore, eh? I was about to say that. It is only natural that as she grows, her desire to see more of the world would grow as well. That's why she wanted you to have this. Show her every corner of the civilized world, and introduce her to people of all sorts. She'll need a wide breadth of knowledge if she means to paint her kin the full picture of our kind. When I first agreed to help Elto, I had no inkling I might be contributing to something much larger than myself. Whatever comes of our efforts in the end, I must say I'm honored to have played my small part in it. Thanks for giving me the opportunity, friend. Complete.
Nice.
Ah.
Yeah, I think we should have done the previous quest on stream where we saw Elto grow, because we found out that dragons actually transform. They don't just grow, they straight up transform.
Yeah, I think we assumed it was gonna. I assumed it was gonna be like molting or something, but no, they have their own process. Yeah. If I remember correctly, the quest line was that she kind of like disappeared, or she was keeping to herself, and we were like worried about what's happening.
No, she kind of just looked sick, and then she just left and didn't come back.
Yeah.
So everybody got worried about her and went looking for her, and she didn't want to see anyone. Oh, hello, there's more dragons. I didn't see this one. Okay, so that's it.
Yeah, so finito. Let's speak to Elto. Let's see if she has anything to say.
I don't think so. Yeah, there's nothing there.
Hotelong. Okay. But yeah. So now we have like we have dragons around, at least in this part of Ishgard.
Yeah, like specifically the firmament is under Francel's direction, and Francel has been informed that his residential district is now full of dragons.
Yeah, you can see them up here as well. They're up here.
Yeah, there are some here. There are some like downstairs as well. Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
Arguably, there should be more of them, just around the firmament.
I haven't seen. Are there any bigger ones? Because right now there are all these small ones. It'd be nice if there was like one or two big ones like sleeping like somewhere.
No, I think the whole point was that like she was talking to like other kids essentially, because she was a kid, and like they're easier to convince.
You can have some adolescents that are like her character model that could be around though.
You could.
There you go. Finito.
Okay, thank you for watching.
For our sky builders, dedicated to the weavers of surpassing skill, and to all who labored to raise this place from ruin that we might soar ever skyward. With gratitude from all who set foot in the firmament. So for our survey was the weavers.
Yes, the weavers won. Because if you remember, that was a competition.
Yeah, it was for each server. Each server have their own monuments depending on the dominant crafting profession that helps with the firmament.
That's cool.
Yeah. Wasn't sure where it was.
In general, I like the idea of like, you know, the players contributing to an area, so like
Yeah.
it's like in story.
Come this way. We're gonna be heading out of the firmament now, and I believe there are some quests there.
Okay.
There are some quests at the entrance of the firmament. So we proceed to the brim.
The drum. Are you gonna sweep?
Get out of here. Oh. I don't know if you have this, actually. I have a quest here called Mislaid Plans. Do you have a quest here?
Hold on.
Do you have a blue quest here?
I have
Mislaid
blue
Plans.
quest with this guy and red quest with this guy.
No, but if you click on him, is it called Mislaid Plans?
Yes.
What is this? It's level 80.
Level 80.
Yeah. So let's switch to a level 80 character.
But do we want to do it now?
I mean, it's unlocked for us, so I would say yes.
I mean, the islands are also unlocked for us. No, I still can't do it. It has to be level 80 something. Yeah, it has to be a crafter.
Crafter.
Not a crafter. No, yeah, land or hand. So crafter or...
Yeah, okay.
And I don't think I have any 80. Yeah, I have 79 with her.
God damn
I'm
it.
one level up.
God damn it, Curry. Alright, we'll do this later. But, because this means I'm pretty sure you won't be able to complete it. It went late. Oh, actually...
No, I
Will
can
it?
start because I'm 79.
Yeah, but I don't know if it'll let you hand it in. Maybe it will. Let's go. The Sky Steel Engineer
can't
appears to be
accept
seeking
it.
something. Oh, you can't accept it.
No, I'm telling you, I'm level 79. I cannot accept it.
Okay. There you go.
Like, I have another one here though, with the Tomaling guy.
But it's not blue.
It is blue.
What is it?
Those who serve.
I think you do that in your own time. I've already done that one.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, Carpenter. Have you already done the first quest for Carpenter? I think I told you I'm to the level 63 quest.
No. No, it didn't tell me.
Did.
No.
What quest are you up to with the dancer?
Dancer. Save the last dance for me.
Okay, let's go.
Let's sing Gridania.
Let's go to Gridania. Hello, I stand. Hello. Buenos dias. I think this is only going to be one quest anyway, because it's only level 70.
Yes.
What does your dancer look like? Look like a professional, like, dancer that is going to a restaurant.
This is why I hate that it's a shared set with Archer, because whatever Archer gear I have is also on my dancer, because that's the highest I have. I want to have separate gears. Thank you very much.
An amigo. Oh. My amigo has a letter in hand and is excitedly waving it in your direction.
Great news, Milika. A postmogul just dropped off this letter from Mrs. Nashmeya. She says the stage has all been set for our performance in Alamigo. Oh, we're performing in Alamigo? Oh, yeah! Hi, boy. Why, she's even scouted out what she claims is an ideal venue to host our exhibition. A village called Alagana that sits in the Great Albania Highlands. Though Alamigo is finally free from Garlean rule, many of its people still have doubts that this peace will truly prevail. In other words, it is precisely the sort of place where the Totentans might strike. At any rate, Mistress Naishmea assures me that she and her secretive acquaintance have made all the necessary preparations. The Alamigan resistance, she says, has seen fit to ensure that Alagana's most prominent residents will be in attendance. If we can perform as we did in Ishgard and swiftly dispel the darkness from their hearts, surely they will be able to influence their fellow villagers and stave off the onset of the Totentans. And what did she say at the very end of her letter? Ah yes. Rana, Mielika, the success of our tour, and the very future of Troop Falsiam itself, rides on you. I am counting on you to rise to the occasion. I'm as excited as I am. Let's make this a show for the ages. And with that, let us set out for Alagana. We mustn't keep Mrs. Nashmira waiting.
So what's this quest line here? Is that like an evil dancing troupe that like
No. That would be a better quest line than whatever here is happening. I am actually so upset about the dancer quest line. So what is happening is that apparently when people are in despair, when they lose hope, they are being possessed by something called Totendance, which is like a dark spirit. And then they just become hostile and are like in this kind of trance kind of state. And they just keep dancing. And we have to dispel the darkness from their hearts to save them.
Okay.
It's awful. I hate it. This is the worst quest.
Yes, a better quest line would be that there's like a group of, you know, other dancers that maybe they're like almost a cult-like, where like they do like, I don't know, they do their performances and the performance has like, you know,
like cult dances.
Negative,
That would be
negative.
better.
It has like a negative effect on the populace, or like pulls them into the cult and they do some weird shit, and we have to like dance battle against them.
that would be such a better quest line, unironically. Even if they played it like Manderville, like, you know, just dance battle, like silly stuff, that would be better than whatever this is. I really don't like what they're doing with dancer being like, oh, actually we are dancers not because we're performers, we are actually here to cleanse their hearts of the evil and like the sadness. And you know, whenever we like perform, they're so touched by our performance that this evil spirit just soaks out of that. It just pours out and then it just starts floating around, and everybody can see it, including them. And like it's just so awkward. what even?
Mal amigo, mal amigo. They just switched the H in place of her in the country's name. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
Yes. I would like to remind everyone that Dancer is, in fact, a class that was created in Stormblood, which explains it.
Oh, this is a Stormblood class.
Yes. Pretty sure Dancer is a Stormblood class. I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
I think it's a Stormblood
I don't think so, because remember, initially we thought, or at least remember, we thought that in the trailer that Liz was a dancer because she had like a dancer outfit, but no, she was a monk.
True.
Yeah, so I don't.
So was it Heaven's Sword?
No, Dancer was newer. I'm pretty sure Dancer was Shadowbringers, right?
Shadowbringers? Hold on. Look it up. I want to know.
Pretty sure it was Shadowbringers. Yeah, Shadowbringers.
Okay, Shadowbringers.
Yeah, because remember we thought it was Dancer because Liz was dressed up like a dancer.
Because of Liz.
Yeah.
Yes, true. Liz has a dancer outfit.
Yeah, but they didn't do anything with it. Go for it.
Okay. Ah, there you are, Melika. Have you by chance seen Mr. Naishmea? I can't find her anywhere, but I'm sure she'll be along soon. I know she wouldn't miss our performance for the world. Look at what I found. I scoured the troops' wardrobe to find outfits befitting our grand finale. One thing's for certain, we'll be dressed to impress. I do have a dress, I don't... whatever. And remember, Mom's the words about... What? What is she
It's a saying.
saying?
It's a saying. It's a saying. It's a saying. It's a
That's
saying.
the word about the totem dancer, right? We want our audience to enjoy the performance without worrying themselves with the terrible truth behind it all. Well then. Whenever you're ready to take the stage, you know where to find me.
Yeah, it's like keep it to yourself. Like, mum's the word. Like, keep it away from your parents.
Never heard that.
It's a saying.
I've never heard that saying.
Queedlet.
Okay, we have to leave party probably.
How curious. It appears our fearless leader has not yet arrived. Perhaps she got held up somewhere along the way. Oh no, she's been influenced by the evil spirit.
Yes, she's possessed herself. I don't know.
Alright, let's go. Proceed.
Ready to race to the final act? Let's find out.
So many fans. They're crazy.
Yeah, we're famous.
So close, and yet so far. For all who cannot make the voyage to our home, we bring our art to yours. Hailing from Wads Adhan, across the sea, I present the incomparable, transcendent troupe, Falcion. Today, we perform for you the ancient dance of our ancestors, a spectacle to stir the heart, enrich the mind, and chase away the shadows of doubt that plague your soul. Feast your eyes upon the Kriegstanz. Kriegstanz. It's like a German
Actually,
word.
it should be Kriegstanz, I
Yeah.
think. Because they're going full German for some reason.
Have a pretzel. We need it for the weebs, the tail close up.
Wait, why don't I get an outfit?
Ah, it's the song.
Yes. The song is the best part of the dancer class time, honestly. No, they are on fire. I'm not dressed for this performance. Right, on cue. Alright, Milika. Let's take out that nasty thing before our audience realizes it's not just for show. Just look at those enraptured faces. The excitement in the air is almost palpable. They know they're about to get a show the likes of which they've never seen. The Alamingas are counting on us, Milika, and in more ways than they themselves even know. We must dance and not stop dancing till every last shadow has been purged from their hearts. This is the performance we were born to give.
Play the music, yes.
Yeah. I don't remember how to play Dancer. That's maybe awkward. I haven't played Dancer in months. Let's go! Fight me! How do I dance again?
You have to buff.
Can I make it my partner? Let's find out.
Could you make her your partner? Or not?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if it's working though, but it says I have a partner.
Okay.
I don't know if it's having an effect. Okay, so it doesn't work. Ah, mechanics. Look at that.
Did it.
Hold on. I'm working on it. Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Loading.
We beat depression.
Apparently.
That's what we just did.
Lita beat it up.
Yeah. I mean, what was the creature called? Misery? It was like...
Yes,
yeah.
misery.
Yeah. We beat depression. Done.
Mr. Nashmaya, I knew you wouldn't miss our grand finale. And you're dancing. Why, you were every bit as enchanting as I remembered from all those years ago. Sharing the stage with you truly was a dream come true. I simply had to make amends for my embarrassing display in Gridania, did I not? My wounds had all but healed entirely, so I redoubled my training efforts after arriving here in Alamigo. I dare say I feel as spry as I have in years. And yet, there can be no doubt. You and Mielika were the true stars today. To think that you have come so far in such a short span of time. Mayhap I should have just admired your performance from the wings instead of stepping in.
I think that's you.
Nah, let's make it you.
Tut
Just
tut,
for-
Mira. I clicked.
Lovely. I seem to recall you telling me just the other day that the girl was still not ready for the spotlight. That's what they said.
Slamming.
Okay. Oh, I think she mentioned her actually. You know me, Lamin. I am strict with my students because I expect only the best from them. And these two have done me proud today. Fancy meeting you here, Mielika. I must admit, it gave me quite a start when my Meira have told me that you, of all people, had joined her merry little troop.
Who's Flamin again? Is that the mother?
That's Mifilia's mother.
Yeah, it's Mephiles. Oh, there you go. There you go.
She was supposed to be a songstress, though, not a dancer.
Ah, same thing.
Sure. Meira and I go far, far back, you know. After those horrific events unfolded in Da, I hid away in Tavna for some time. It was then that we first met, that we first made each other's acquaintance. Song and dance go together rather well, needless to say, and our friendship rapidly blossomed.
There you
When
go.
she turned to me for assistance in planning Troop Falsiam's tour of Eorzea, I was more than happy to do my part. It does not surprise me that an accomplished adventurer would have many friends across the realm, but never would I have suspected you and my dear Lamin were so close. Truly, fate must have brought us together for a reason. I feel the same. Your presence alone has motivated me to grow in ways I never would have thought possible. You have given me the courage, strength, and determination to be more than what I was.
Thought I recognized that face from somewhere. From Liberator of Alamigo to Traveling Performer, eh? Not a path I'd have predicted, but I'm hardly surprised to see you emerge triumphant in whatever you do. Aye, that was truly a performance for the ages. Here in Alagana, we don't get much exposure to foreign cultures. Rather stimulating that was, especially the grand finale where you chased off those bloody shadow beasts. Got the blood pumping, I'd say. I only wish there was more we could do to show our appreciation.
Think nothing of it, my good sir. Just knowing that we've brought a measure of joy to Alamigo in its time of need is reward enough for us.
Toss a coin to your witcher. Ah,
Yes.
too kind you are, miss. The road ahead of us is a long one, but thanks to you, we can stride down it with a spring in our step. Know that our village is always open to you, should you ever be willing to grace us with another performance. Farewell, friends.
Yeah. For a second I thought he'd realize the true nature of these shadows. But no. The threat of Totentans is gone for now, and it seems no one's the wiser. That is heartening indeed. And with that, we should prepare for our departure. The Alamigans were kind enough to invite us in these trying times. We mustn't linger so long that our presence becomes a burden. I too should be on my way. It was a pleasure and honor to see you on the stage again, Meira. And you as well, Mielika. Till our paths cross again, go in safety.
Smira.
You and Rana have truly done me proud today, friend. Why, I dare say the day is not far off when I can hand Jam over to a worthy successor.
Good. I went to Mistress Nashmira expecting to be chewed out for being a beat slow here, or out of tune there, but she just smiled and said this was my best performance ever. She feeling quite alright. She gonna throw the chair? Let's go. And let me go.
Well, that's the last of it. Our props are packed up and we're ready to take the road. I must say, it's a touch bittersweet knowing that this was our last performance, but I suppose even the best things must come to an end. Mistress Naishmera will go ahead to Lim Salamisa to secure us passage back to Razatan. You'll stop by and see us off, yes? We'd like to pay you a proper thanks before taking our leave of this land.
So, very quickly, because you played it more recently, and I do not recall the first couple of quests. Is it when they make a performance that draws out their like inner despair and their inner shadow stuff, and then that manifests, or is that happening anyway? Like, how does that work?
No, they are drawing out their inner shadows.
Okay.
Basically, it's like that the despair of people accumulates, and when it does, it turns into these evil spirits.
Yeah. So I I like the idea of a group of performers traveling to Erosia, and what I would have done with the story is the idea that there's been a lot of like hardship, there's been a lot of like rough times, whether it comes to like the refugees and the poverty in Ul'dah, when it comes to what happened here in Alamigo, like this war-torn nation who's been like under oppression of like Garlean rule, right, for however long. You can take it to like the war between like Ishgarians and dragons. Those are the ones that come to mind for the time being. And there's probably like other stuff as well. Maybe you can go to like refugees in Doma. Doma's true. Everything that's happening over in Doma. And the idea that what they want to do is give them some enjoyment in life, you know. And that's their goal is that like everyone's fucked, everyone's depressed, people want to kill themselves. It's been a rough life, and they just want to go there and, you know, and give them something to look forward to, give them a smile, you know, and stuff like that. Like that's nice, that's wholesome. I would have heard something a little bit more like that. And the idea of them dragging out their like that kind of stuff and it manifesting, I think that's okay if they make it that's like the ability of a dancer, like the fantastical ability of a dancer is that they don't just give them joy, but they also they also help like take away some of that negativity, like and actually just kill it, just kill the negativity a little bit.
Yeah, specifically, I believe it was said that it's not just a dancer. It's specifically that Nashmira was part of like some ancient group who would do that, and that's why she knows how to do it and learning like a specific technique to bring that forward. Yeah. Like I think that's like it's more mystical than like that.
Yeah. It's just I feel like it was executed in a really poor way. I think this could have been a more interesting story and a more wholesome story. Like I would have liked, for example, for this cutscene, for this performance here, I don't like that they were cheering before we even began. Like showing that like I would want to emphasize the fact that like these are like war-torn people and that like there's no happiness in their lives, and we're giving them something.
Yeah, so maybe
and we show up and we perform, and then over the course of the quest towards the end, like that's when they smile, they cheer, they enjoy the performance, sort of thing. At the end, not in the beginning, right? Makes sense?
So maybe I guess what would work better for your idea would be that we wouldn't be like, oh, like, you know, we're touring the place and this is where we perform.
We're specifically finding like, you know, areas.
Yeah, but what I
yeah.
mean is like it would be more like a pop-up show where like
Yeah.
you just you find a place and like everybody's like down and it's like okay, so this is where we
Yeah.
dance. You just start. There's no like fanfare to it.
Yeah. I think I would have liked that a lot more. Like that's a little bit more wholesome, a little bit more down to earth. Just trying to do something nice for the people, sort of thing.
Do you remember the Ishgardian quest?
Which one?
For Dancer. The
No.
Dancer, Ishgardian
No, I
quest.
have no idea.
So we literally dragged people outside of Ishgard to stand in the cold and dance for them.
Whereas like
That's when we first saw the evil spirit.
So what I would have done is I would have just gone to the broom, right? We've gone to the broom,
Yeah,
right?
but
or
we invited people to go outside of Ishgard, literally 2 carretas, to stand there in the snow and watch us dance.
Yeah. So like I think this. I think there's like a little bit of like the core concept there that I could work with, but it could have been done in a much better way as opposed to what they did, which is a little bit more,
Okay.
which is a little bit more manufactured, I guess. And
I personally don't like the idea of totem dance and all of that. Or maybe not so much the idea. I don't like there being like a visible spirit that you can just like pull out of a person. Like I don't know why, but that part just makes it weird to me. Like if it was like, oh, because once they like give into despair, like they're gonna go like do whatever. Like that part is fine to like prevent that, but the fact that you like physically like drag something out of them, like that ruins it for me actually.
Yeah, well, like they have to fight something, so it's either that or I don't know, maybe they fight. That wouldn't make sense. I was gonna say maybe they fight Garleans, but Garleans should be gone from here. So I don't know. I don't know. I know what they would have to fight outside of just the performance. Yeah. Because it can't just be a cutscene, like as a in-game character.
I know, like
because
because like for in-game mechanics you need a target.
Yeah, like the only other thing would be either they can literally like manifest like depression, or there is like an opposing group that feed off of the despair of others, and they want that and they enjoy that and they actively are pushing for that. Right, that more like cultish thing, and then there's like that opposing like team, opposing faction that want to stop us from like making people happy, right? Which you can work with that as well. I think that'd probably be the other best option. Yeah. Okay, go to Limsa. Your presence instantly fixes the world.
We're not in party.
We'll come to Limsa. I'm here. Where's Copa? Okay. Colette. I was an honor traveling the realm with you, friend. Once companions, always companions. I have little doubt that our paths will cross again. Shmira.
There is no need for teary farewells, Milika. We'll meet again all too soon. I am sure of it.
Get out of here.
Wow. Erika, I'm so touched. You really did come to see us off. Thank you ever so much for all you've done. It was an honor to tour Eorzea with you and bring strength and succor to its people. You have my gratitude as well, Melika. The people whose hearts you have touched will in turn inspire others. Yes, before long the dance of the damned will be but a memory. And yet, until that time, we cannot let down our guard. I propose that we extend our tour of Eorzea in the event that there are yet people in this realm who still require our aid. Do you truly mean this, Mistress Nightmare? Melika and I can keep dancing together? In good time, Rana, yes. But Melika is an adventurer and one whose services are justifiably in high demand. It would not be very considerate of us to monopolize her services for our ends. And so, we bid you farewell for now. Rana and I will remain in Limsa and consult with Master Gegeruju about potentially extending our tour to new locations. Pray come back and visit us on occasion, yes? Rana gets awfully lonely without company. Hey, that's... Well, I suppose it is true. Keep dancing, Melika, and let us eagerly await the day that we can take the stage together anew.
Technical step. Begin dancing. Just okay. We can step technically.
Ah.
They're friends of mine. Where is it? I'll put it here.
Yeah, where do I put it?
I've got
Is
my
that
place
like
for
the
it.
standard step?
What? No, it's a buff. It's a 2-minute buff. Or every 2 minutes. Get to cast it.
Okay.
Okay. So up next we have Carpenter.
No, it is like that other thingy. Oh, but you need more steps. Okay.
And I told you it's every 2 minutes. Rana continues to do Troupe Falsiam proud. Every time I watch her perform, I am inspired to compose new melodies and rhythms to bring out the most of her dynamic and refined movements. This delightful performer, ever striving for greater heights. We can ask questions. How fare you of late? From Corthus to Thanalan, Lanosia to Garabania, we have been to every corner of the realm, and at nigh every settlement in between. And everywhere we go, we are greeted with a chorus of cheers of our performance. Though the Totentans still threatens to rear its ugly head from time to time, Rana has seen to it that not one man has fallen to its clutches. Nashmira's injury has healed as well, though it will take her a while to still fully regain her stamina. Troupe Falsiam's reputation has only grown with our principal's return to the stage. Okay. Nashmira.
I have relied on your kindness and talent for far too long already, and so I intend to scout out new dancers who can help shoulder the burden. Perhaps Laming could introduce me to someone?
I don't know if that's meant to... Is that meant to tease something? I don't
know.
Rana.
I've danced in deserts beneath the burning sun, in lush forests, atop snow-swept peaks. I can't wait to see where my journey will take me next.
Okay.
So what now?
So I would ask you, I'm gonna go spend some time with the bunnies, to do the first Carpenter quest. I'm to the level 63 quest.
Okay.
So you can do the level 60 quest. The Carpenter. Go speak to Beatin.
Ah, I missed BT.
Yes.
We're still not in party.
I mean, that's good. We're going to different places.
So the level is 60, yeah?
Yep, again. Baby, I'll be back soon.
Okay. 18. It's been a while. Because I'm reading everything then. Timber Master beatings already furrowed the road deepens. Ah, Mirika, the very carpenter I thought to call upon. One of our new recruits seems dispirited of late. Though I have approached her on several occasions, she is reluctant to share her troubles with me. Mayhap you can try talking to her? She is like to be far more receptive to a brave and amenable woman such as yourself. Sammy is her name. Or Sammy? You can find her out front treating cedar logs. Something else? Okay. Where is she? Oh, it's semi-contact. Okay. Sup. Good gods! You're Mirika, famed adventurer and Beaton's most promising disciple. What are you doing here? Ah, yes, that. It's nothing I can speak to most of the other guild members about, much less Timber Master Beating. You see, our guild, it's in peril. Our stakes continue to plummet, and if this downward trend is to continue, I know not what will become of it. What concerns me more than that, however, is the toll that this has taken on the Timber Master. He's been working tirelessly and refuses to stop to even eat or drink. It's almost as though he's attempting to make up for everything at the expense of his own health. If this continues, I'm afraid he won't have the strength to grip a saw, much less restore the Carpenter's Guild to its former glory. But not all is yet lost. I may have found a solution. If we were to speak with some of the locals to learn what kind of furniture designs are currently in demand, we can alter our products to fit their taste and improve our sales. It is, however, a rather monumental task for someone to take on alone. Doubly so for an inexperienced carpenter like me. Mirika, please, will you help me? Oh, thank you. Thank you so very much. Now then, let's begin by interviewing potential customers at the Carline Canopy. That's good. She's like eager to work. It's not her that's the problem, it's just that she's worried about things. Okay, where are the customers? Show yourself. What sort of furniture have I been buying? Lately I've been purchasing a lot of Far Eastern style items. After all, that's what's popular nowadays. True. I recently finished building a house in the Lavender Beds and have been furnishing it with Domal-themed furniture. The bold yet delicate patterns prevalent in much of their work greatly resonates with me. Okay. Oh, sorry, I walked over a table. Don't mind me. Furniture? I must say that the Hingle furniture is strictly in the Far in from the Far East struck a chord with me. People are often far too eager to forsake their own heritage in exchange for keeping up with the latest fads. I, on the other hand, take great comfort in knowing my furniture embodies generation upon generation of tradition. Okay. 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 What did you find? How is it that the furniture from the Far East has so far surpassed the popularity of our local products? Then is home to carpenters whose skill is unmatched. Or at least so I had thought. At this rate, our guild will fall into obscurity. We must convince Timbermaster Beating to immediately begin producing Far Eastern style furniture if we are to have any chance of surviving. Had I more clout with him, I wouldn't hesitate to march in there and tell him as much. But as it stands, I'm afraid he won't take what I have to say seriously. If you, his star pupil, were to accompany me, however, my words will hold far more sway. You'll come with me? Fantastic. Let us go and pitch my idea to the Timbermaster then. To be fair, is that a good marketing strategy though? Like, if everybody says the same thing, then, you know, it's not that interesting. But they also said that they're not selling as much, so maybe some variety would be good. I don't know. Oh, I hope Master Beatin doesn't take umbrage. What if he turns his wrathful glare upon me, killing me instantly? No, he will just eat you whole, you know. I suppose the two of you are here because there is something you would like to discuss. Very well, have at it. Sir, as you might already be aware, Far Eastern furnishings have recently been flooding the market, with men and women all across Gridania, Eorzea even, only too eager to buy them. We are at a great risk of falling behind. I believe, however, if we were to get ahead of this trend and begin manufacturing products of Oriental design, we can convince more customers to purchase from us and improve the status of our guild. Oh, and you think producing crude imitations will suffice? I will not have it said that we compromise on quality. If you are truly committed to this proposal, I will support you, provided you accept one condition. You are to travel to Kugane. There, you will immerse yourself in their rich history and culture, both of which have given shape to their craft. Developing a greater understanding of these things will allow you to produce items of a similar caliber to those found in that very region. That's it? That's the condition? Of course, I'd be delighted to go there. In fact, I shall make ready to depart post-haste. Wish me luck. I shall send you a letter once I arrive. I wonder if she truly understands the purpose of my sending her there. At the very least, she seems to have overcome her despair. I suspect I have you to thank for that, Melika. Well then, I suppose all that is left for us to do now is await her letter. There we go. First quest done. So, how are you, chat? Let's oversee this guy. Tired? I can relate. Wait, where is Light? Did he already take the quest? Hold on. I need to look at a bigger screen. Cause he is in Kugana, isn't he? What's the name of the quest? Game of Confidence. Okay, he has the quest started. Okay, let's start the quest then. Hope all is well in Kuroland. Yeah. 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 Just very irregular sleep, which is great. It always makes you so much more productive and everything. Okay, Beating. What's the letter? Timmermaster Beating has news regarding Semi. Mielika, I have received word from Semi. She has made it safely to Kugane. Or rather, that is what I have surmised from this letter that goes into great detail about the various new foods she has tried there. While I was the one to suggest she embark upon this trip alone, I have come to rethink my decision. If this letter is any indication, she needs a mentor to guide her in her studies in Kugane. Someone to keep her from becoming distracted from her goals. I would like for you to be that person. To ensure she accomplishes what I sent her there to do, I would have the two of you search our local residents who appear to be troubled. Employing your carpentry skills, you are to find a way to solve their problems. Fair enough. Thank you, child. It is good to know that I can always rely on you. Why? Okay, why were you surprised by that? Okay, whatever. I imagine there are a number of things you need to tend to before you leave, so I would say my farewells to you here. Till you return, Mielika. Yes? Few are as passionate as Semi, and I see great potential in her. One, however, cannot amount to anything on potential alone. Yeah, why were we so surprised when he said thank you? Like, we know him decently well. Or was it because he called us a child? I mean... To be fair, we don't know anybody's age here, really. Especially since he's an Elezen, I think they may potentially live longer, I don't know. How long do Auras live? Well done.
Ah, hello.
Ah, hello.
And
Nah.
okay, so what happened in the story?
So there was this new girl, this new student, who was very eager to do things, but she was like depressed or whatever, or like troubled. And Beatin told us to check what's up with her because she wouldn't tell. And it turns out that she was worried that the guild is not selling as much as it should, and that we should definitely just copy everything that the Far East does because the Eastern furniture is very popular right now.
Okay.
And so Beatin was like, "You want to do Eastern furniture? Okay, go to Kugane, learn."
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's where you are. And he sent her to learn, and instead she's spending her time like eating all the food, like all the local food. And he's like, "Well, that's not what I had planned," and he sent us to actually mentor her.
Alright. This is Sammy. Okay.
Yes.
Jalan.
Erika, this is a true miracle that our paths would converge so soon and here of all places. I certainly hope you've been enjoying this splendid city as much as I am. I've only just arrived, but find I am already completely enamored with its people, foods, and customs. Everything here is so different, so unique, something which can no doubt be attributed to Kugane's extended isolation from the rest of the world. Take, for example, the delicate motifs that recur in much of the world. You would never be able to find this in Eurasia. Forgive me. Surely you didn't come all this way to listen to my musings on such things. Though, but why exactly have you come here again? I am here to watch over you. I'm now a babysitter, apparently. For me, you say? This is fantastic! Together we're sure to have a grand time touring the area and taking the sights. Nah, actually we're gonna be working. Beatin told us to work. So, Timbermaster Beatin would have us search for troubled citizens and fix their problems with our swords and hammers. What a brilliant idea! Not only will this help me improve my skills, it will also afford me the perfect opportunity to establish my reputation as a carpenter. Sure. We haven't a moment to waste. Let us scour the streets and see if anyone is in need of our assistance.
I feel like this quest exemplifies the issue with this city. Because what she said is wrong. She was talking about how, like, this city is isolated. Specifically, this city isn't. That's why there are embassies everywhere.
I mean,
no,
yeah.
but like,
yeah.
This city, and this goes in line with the Weaver quest line, right? Like, they were talking about, like, you know, influence from the West. Which I feel like there should be more influence here, and again, they even spoke about it during that questline as well, where they were like, "Oh, like you think you're so fancy, you know, wearing this like alamigan or this like Uldan clothes, but like we have people from like you know other parts of the world here, and they don't care." So they kind of touched on it there as well.
Yeah,
so we're getting, we're getting like mixed, like signals as to like what this place is. Either it's like multicultural and there's like people from all around the world, or it isn't. And the thing is that for this place it isn't. Like this sorry, I should say for this place it is meant to be more globalized, and there's meant to be more influence here, because this is the one place in this region where people can freely come in from all over the place, even from like the Gallian Empire, from Edosia, from wherever.
Yeah, because Hingashi is supposed to be closed off, but like Kugane is like the one open port where everybody's welcome.
So like this, they have the lore wrong with the story that they're trying to portray doesn't make any sense here. It would make sense in Doma. It makes sense, right? Like because you have the Ruby Sea, which cuts them off, and you have like the pirates in between, and you have all this other that area is meant to be completely cut off and isolated for the most part, but not this place, which is why I wanted, if you remember from the very beginning, which is why I wanted a city like this in Doma. I wanted a city because that would make more sense. Like I wanted a proper like city which was more isolated, which did have more dominant culture and all that stuff. That would make more sense, but we never got it.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that like there's nothing in Doma to like make business with, to put it like you have this one rich city, but this is the one open city, not the one that's supposed to be super traditional.
And also, this city is meant to be closed off from the rest of Doma as well. Like it's like all of this is closed off because this is on the other side of the Ruby Sea.
Yeah.
So that's why like it felt empty and it felt small, the Doma region, because like there was no main city there. Like there was nothing. There was like fucking 3 little villages and that's it. Which doesn't make any sense considering the amount of people that are meant to be there.
Yeah, Doma was supposed to be much bigger and we saw nothing of it. Like they told us about like, oh, but there's like the castle and like the area of the castle is pretty, but like that's just one castle.
Mm-hmm. And even then it wasn't like yeah. It's just I think they made the mistake of making this city the home city. Because that's what they did. Like this is like the Doma city, but it's not. It's outside of the region. Like it's not. It doesn't make sense for the story to portray it in such a way when it isn't. Like there's conflicting ideas with what this city is supposed to be. So yeah, I don't know. This city is just a big disappointment. It's like it's just they had to just come up with what they wanted from this, because it would be more interesting if there was a contrast between this city and the Doma city, right? Like because it'd be even more extreme because you have people from Godly Empire, you have people from places that we've never even been to before that are meant to be here with their embassies, right? Like there's meant to be influence from everywhere. Yeah,
Guardians are allowed to just be here, like as visitors.
Yeah, exactly. It would make more sense if the district wasn't even traditional at all. If specifically I'm talking about the market district was more like varied. Foreigner, varied and more foreigner influence more than anything to accommodate for them. Like it's weird.
Yeah, you're right, because I mean, the architecture can still be Eastern because that's where it is, but like there should be more influences from various cultures because everybody is welcome here. And, because as we said, like Doma is barely touched in this expansion.
Yeah, and this is because this is meant to be like the insertion of Japan. It would be just like Japan, where in Japan Tokyo is hyper globalized. Like Tokyo, like the main because that's where everyone goes. Like I'm referring to like tourists and like people from outside. Like Tokyo is not traditional at all. If you want the traditional stuff, then you go further in to like Osaka or further into like whatever other further in like inland cities and more country. Yeah, like wherever, right? But like the main city is meant to be is not meant to be traditional at all. But they
because it's a business city.
Yeah, and because that's where like everyone goes from all over the world. Like that's what this place should be. But here they went the other way, but it makes less sense, and they wrote themselves to make it less sense, right? They specifically wrote it that this place is cut off from the mainland, and that this place has embassies from like all these other cultures. From everyone, even people that we haven't met before, but and
even people that are actively at war with each other.
Yeah. And we just don't do anything with it. Like what's that?
But I agree, this city, like as in minus like the embassies and stuff, but this city should be in Doma.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like they made it the way that it looks because they wanted like a really Asian-inspired city, like a really Japanese-inspired city, like visually. It's like okay, we shouldn't be here. I get that they want the visual look of this place. And it looks nice, right? Like it looks cool. Like they want this. It's like okay, you want it, put it somewhere else. Like it shouldn't. Like it doesn't make story-wise. It doesn't make sense for that to be here.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
I SMH my hedge.
Where are we going?
I think we're looking for the girl. She's lost somewhere. Maybe she's in the back alley. Yep.
Ah yes, everybody's in back alleys here.
Withdrawn woman.
Who is this strange girl? I don't know, I'm scared of her so.
Damn it.
Mirika, thank the matron you're here. I found someone in need of our services. There's just one teensy problem. Why is it no one will ever listen to what I have to say? She approached me asking if anything was wrong, so I thought that this time it would be different. As soon as I began talking, however, she sat down and began banging her tools together.
She's like smashing her hammer against her saw.
Adam, I need help. Your help. Everybody just comes with hammers here. I'm just so fed up with the way I look. With this long hair and these plain features, I melt right into the crowd. No one ever remembers who I am. After this, even you will probably forget me. My confidence dwindles by the day. It is to a point where I must summon every ounce of courage to even speak to someone.
It's okay, we'll build you a gown out of wood.
It's okay. No, it's okay. We have Jodeline's token. We can just give you one. I'm so sorry. I had no idea you felt that way. Mother was right. I need to learn to listen instead of jumping to my own conclusions.
What conclusion did she jump to? What?
Yeah, exactly. What conclusion can you jump to from this? Don't you worry, madam. We'll find an answer to your problems. Now, please, if you would, allow me to escort you to the Shirakaze hostelry, where you might wait while we figure out how to go about this. Mirika, in the meantime, can you go and interview some of the Mujikoza actors? Surely they know best how to gain people's attention and have more confidence. Okay, but why does she need to escort a local somewhere? I feel like the locals should be escorting her.
Gotcha. A woman who feels overlooked and is not confident in her own skin simply will not do. Excuse me. Perhaps your friend should try using cosmetics. Changing your external appearance often has the added benefit of transforming how you feel about yourself and how the world perceives you. Take us, for example. We are an aggressive, burly bunch with a dash of eyeshadow and a bit of blush. However, even we will turn into a gaggle of girls before your very eyes. When we think we are girls, we become girls. Simple as that.
What? Who are you again?
Don't worry about it.
I know that's probably very related to some Japanese ideas. But... Confidence? You asked me of ways to gain confidence? The best way to do that would be to improve yourself, whether that be from the inside out, or the outside in. There you have.
Have you ever been ignored by an audience? Of course I have. When that happens, you pack a bit more powder onto your face and spruce up your costume. You'll find yourself standing a little straighter, talking a little louder, and moving a little bolder. And that's when you are sure to steal the show. I don't know why we're asking the locals about this when Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I have no idea what we do.
What does this have to do with carpentry?
Nothing. Nothing.
What is happening?
Also, most of these people just told her to use makeup. That's the advice.
Like, I expect like a quest that's like, we go to a local place and like someone's like, their door was broken, or like they have like
the chair is falling apart.
Yeah, they have like an additional chair that was passed down to them, or a table, or some kind of like tapestry that like is worn down, and they don't want to throw it out, and it has like sentimental value, and we were gonna fix it for them.
But they don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, we're gonna fix it for them.
Nobody wants to take that because they think it's not worth it.
But we can't fix it for them yet because we don't know the artistry and of the region, and we have to like learn it to be able to like fix it.
And then we meet like the local artisans.
Yeah.
And they can like teach us some stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Nah, none of that.
Alright, Sammy.
Mirika, thank the gods you finally returned. Please tell me you thought of something. What can we make to help our friend raise her self-esteem and be noticed?
A fine spear to strike down all who pay her no mind. What?
Yes.
A lavish
Yes,
dressing
let's
case to
make
be
it a
filled
speed.
with powders and blushes. A dazzling lamp to attract the attention of all who pass by.
I'm voting for spear because that's the most hilarious answer.
Uh-huh.
Just fight them.
Can we make lamps as a carpenter?
Stab everyone. Maybe like a lantern more than a lamp. I don't know.
In my mind, the middle one makes the most sense for what we can do.
Based on what we heard, like
Yeah.
that's the answer.
Yeah,
But the spirit is the funny one.
for sure.
Okay, fine. Just make her sell some makeup. A wonderful solution. Cosmetics will allow her to enhance her features so she might stand out from the crowd. When people begin paying her more attention, she will be sure to regain her lost confidence. While you were away, I took the initiative to gather some materials. Here, have a look and take what you require. Everything we spend will be reimbursed by the guild, so don't feel the need to hold back. Did you ask the guild for that beforehand? No? Oh, okay. What can I eat today? Not that I need it, but...
Like, this is such a weird quest, because it's like, it's the equivalent of her being like, like, I don't know how to stand out, it's like, I'm lacking confidence, and we're like, here you go, we just built you a dresser so you can put your clothes in it. It's like, what? Like, that's...
Yeah,
What?
how does that help?
What? Okay, withdrawn, what am I pulling?
Do you truly think there is hope for me? Yes, have this box. Oh my god, it's big.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Just
We're
in case.
gonna leave it for her here on the table. She's like, oh, thank you. And then she's like, how do I take this home? We just leave.
See, this is how she builds confidence because she carries this all the way home. It's like, I can
She
do
breaks
that.
her back.
Yes, in the process. It's okay. Just in case. It is incredibly beautiful, but I fail to see how it will help me.
Put this on.
Carry it all
Lift
the way.
with your legs, not with your back.
So you are saying altering my look will change the way I feel about myself and how people react to me? It's certainly worth a try. Wallowing in self-pity as I have done until now will fix nothing. This works, however, right. May I have a look? Ah! It's so beautiful! Everything down to the last detail has been crafted with such delicate precision. It's no wonder Timbermaster Beating holds you in such high regard. Even with years of practice, I doubt I'd be able to craft anything so splendid. Madame, please accept my sincerest apologies for the earlier distress I caused you. I should have been more considerate of your feelings. No, it is I who must apologize. If only I had the strength to convey my thoughts and trust in my own voice, none of this would have been an issue. Besides, I dare say that meeting the two of you will be a turning point in my life. From the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank you for your help. I wish you all the very best in your endeavors. I'm not making that scream. Ah! She's literally going for Gah. Her words have lit a fire within me, unlike anything I've ever felt before. Well, I've been nothing but a hindrance thus far. I promise I won't be for much longer. Thank you, Melika. Without you, I think that lady might have never found a way to conquer that which has been holding her back. Do you think there will ever come a day where I'll be able to address the client's problems with the same swiftness that you do? No, what am I saying? With little practice and effort, nothing is impossible. There's so much for me to learn, and it's time I take full advantage of all the Far East has to offer. Together, let us refine our skills and convene once more, when we have gotten them to a level we are satisfied with.
Semi is bouncing on the balls of her feet with uncontained excitement. Okay.
I like how we just like the tired part. Okay, she's excited. Ah, Yumika, you're here. Since we last met, I've been working day and night to improve my shortcomings as a carpenter. I'm leaps and bounds from where I once was. Until now, I've been undependable. I promise you, however, that from this moment forward, you'll be seeing an entirely new side of me. To prove to you just how much I've changed, I took the initiative and found us a new client. Her name is Ume, and she runs the local tea house. I've even finished crafting the item she requested for us. Ha! Are you impressed yet? Well, there's more. I'm scheduled to deliver it to her at her shop. You'll come with me, won't you? After all, my first successful business transaction is something you'll not want to miss.
Why is Semi here?
What do you mean?
Why is she here? Why? Why is
we
she
sent
here?
her to learn about
why is she here? Why? Why is what sounds to be a rookie here? Instead of someone that has a little bit more experience?
She is a rookie.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Why?
Because she wanted to make Far Eastern furniture, and this is like, alright, okay, let's go learn. And just send her to Ghana.
She's not learning.
Yeah, she's not learning. That's the problem. Hello, Ume. This girl, she hears the words, but does she understand any of them? Ah. What do you mean you can't use this? I took special care to listen to every word you said. This is exactly what you asked for. This charming little sign is certain to attract droves of customers. Exactly what I asked for. Ha! It's a far cry from it. I told you I wanted something which would help me establish a base of regular patrons. This is an advertisement aimed at the general public. The precise opposite of what I need. Even if I had requested this ridiculous sign, what makes you think it would do anything to convince customers to come here? The writing on it is illegible. You can scarcely make out the name of my shop. Oh dear. Erika? Help? Ah, you have brought a friend. You look like you have a good head on your shoulders. Perhaps you would be able to help me? Excellent. Well, I cannot quite place my finger on it. I suspect my tea house lacks something in the way of ambience. I would like for you to figure out what exactly that something might be and make me furnishings or accessories to improve it. If you find yourself short on ideas, you might speak with some of my customers. Mayhap you can ask them for their opinions on what would enhance their experience here. As it seems I am no longer needed here, I shall return to Shokaze Hostelry and ready some materials for you. Once you decide what it is you want to craft, come look for me and I shall provide you with what you need. The key to running a successful business is cultivating a local clientele. I need for you to assist me in doing just that.
Dull-eyed adventurer.
So do I.
Oh, he's smoking a pipe. Why is he smoking a pipe?
Because he's dull-eyed.
For all the good food and drink, it still lacks warmth. I would come here twice as often if they had a corner where I could sit back and relax and have a smoke after a long day.
That's what you're doing.
He means like a chair. He means like just a chair. Just
Ah, but there are benches.
in the corner there.
Ah, he was a corner.
Yeah, good done. How would I go about improving this place? Well, while I have no complaints about the tea or food, it would be nice if they had some books or a place to smoke to help pass the time. That's what this is. This is a smoking area.
Do you also
I like the idea of him being like, it'd be nice if there was a place to like sit down like under an umbrella. Pans out, he's sitting down under an umbrella.
Yeah.
Waka.
Apologies, but I was just on my way out. If only this place were more willing to accommodate smokers, I would be that much more inclined to stay.
Literally every single one. I just realized that's what the other one was about as well. It's literally just about making a smoking area for the tea house.
Yeah, why do they just want to smoke?
That doesn't make any sense. It's like, how can we improve this tea house? Oh, make a place for us to smoke. It's like, but it's a tea house. What?
And it's an open air as well.
What is this quest? What is happening? What is the connection here?
I don't know. What are we making?
Am I crazy? Is this not a tea house? No, it is. Yeah, because they were talking about food and drink.
No,
yeah,
it
it is
a
a tea house. Yeah. Sammy.
Erika, I know not how to apologize to you. It seems the harder I try, the more work I create for you. If only I could figure out what it is I'm doing wrong. I thought my problem was listening, so I made sure to take note of every word that came from our client's mouth, but it made no difference in the end. But I digress. Now is not the time to be dwelling on my failure. Let us concentrate on fulfilling the tea shop proprietor's request. It's a good word.
Well, if we're gonna make an
ideas on what we
onsen,
can make to satisfy her.
what? What? We're gonna build an onsen?
Nah, the answer is a pie box so people can have a smoke.
No, we're not there yet. We're gonna build an onsen?
Yeah.
No, how is that an answer? How is that an answer when this place literally has like infamous like public baths up on the upper district, right?
No, we're just gonna build an onsen right there in the middle of the street.
Can we say the wrong thing? I want to say the wrong thing. I want to say we're gonna build an onsen.
Okay, you can say the wrong thing. I'm gonna say the right thing, so we see the difference.
Okay, a nice onsen where people can relax.
I'm gonna go for a pie box. Who's going first?
Yes, in fact, that's an amazing idea. When we tell her, she'll probably decide to convert her shop into an onsen. I can picture it now. People of all ages relaxing together in the steaming waters, chatting away as they sip on their equally hot cups of tea. Hold on. If the tea houses are replaced by an onsen, where will the customers get their tea? And then it doesn't. Hold on, no, I want to go next. Okay, click on a cudgel. Cudgel. Because it looks like it forces you to pick the correct answer.
Okay.
I don't think that will help women attract customers. If anything, it is certain to drive them away. Merchants who decide to take the law into their own hands are likely to provoke the ire of the Shikatsugumi, and that will not be good for publicity, to say the least. Yeah, it's just a pie box. Okay.
That's it. I've noticed many men and women in Kugana do indulge on occasion. Setting a pie box in the area is the perfect way to invite them to have a leisurely smoke after they finish their tea. It's certain to keep them coming back. Now let us set about making it. We'll be needing this, maybe some of that, and of course this. Here, that should be everything. I think the tea house owner is quite eager to receive her delivery. If you could finish the pie box and see that it gets to her quickly, it'd be greatly appreciated.
What is a pipe box? Is that like a hot box?
No, I think it's just a box with an ashtray. A pie box of oriental design, complete with an ashtray and compartments for several varieties of tobacco.
But that's not what they were asking for. They were asking for an area to smoke. They weren't
Yes,
asking
they
for
were
like
asking for an
they were
area,
asking for a
that
place to
is true.
store their pipes.
Yeah.
Get over here.
I don't know. I'm making a box because that will solve their problems.
Oh, so we're learning. Apparently everyone in Kugane smokes.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's surprising, but also like really.
It's just a really weird thing to add to the lore of
Yeah.
the city. That's what it is. It's just a weird thing to add.
The key to running a successful business. Cultivate local blah 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 blah. I already read that. Okay. Pipe box, you say? With a single pipe, so they can all share one.
Yeah, it's a communal pipe.
But of course, why didn't I think of that? Most of my customers smoke. Inviting them to do so here after they finish their sweets and tea will no doubt encourage them to stop by more regularly. Do you see now, little lady? This is what I was asking for. Oh, yes, it is crystal clear now. Erika is a master carpenter, and in contrast, I am nothing but a miserable failure.
Oh no, I clicked. What does he say?
Hello! Might I take a look at that? He's a ninja. Great gods! Timber must have beaten. What are you doing here?
Ah, I felt the call of wood and followed it here. Ah, yes. The intricate metal inlay, coupled with the finely polished wooden exterior, leads me to believe that this is your work, right? You have quite the sense of humor, child. My dear lady, it seems my protege here has seen fit to furnish you with a pipe box, in the truest sense of the word.
What, pray tell, do you mean?
The pipe box holds ash, and this particular one is made of ash lumber. God. The irony. Mayhap, however, you would need to be a carpenter to fully appreciate the joke. I'm like, yes,
You know what? I take it. That's
I
a
am
good
very
joke.
funny. I totally meant to make the joke.
I made this joke just for beating, okay? I'm gonna own it.
Huh.
It was for him. Mayhap, indeed. All jesting aside, I would like to thank you for this magnificent gift. I cannot wait to see the reaction it will elicit from my guests.
Make sure you tell them about the joke. God.
Look, BT has a very specific sense of humor. We already know that.
Sammy, from what I understand, Light made a pipe box at the request of the client. Tell me, why is it that you also did not craft one? That's a good question.
I'm sorry, sir. I've been giving it my all. Really, I have. But the sad truth is that nothing I make is good enough to satisfy anyone. That's why I thought it best for me to stick to simply gathering materials.
It was a struggle in the beginning, but that is no excuse to quit. Failure builds character. Character which will allow you to grow as a craftsman. While it may not feel like it, you have grown a great deal during your sojourn here in Kugane. However, it is time you packed your bags. You are to journey to the Yansha next, to lands beyond the Ruby Sea.
Yes, sir. I shall make ready to depart straight away. Mirika, I will be going ahead of you, but worry not. Once I arrive, I shall send you a letter telling you where we can meet.
Sammy, before you go, allow me to say this. You have a firm grasp of all the basics, and a sharp intuition besides. There is, however, one thing that is holding you back. It's your brain. There's nothing there.
As she's looking with those empty eyes.
There's nothing there.
Oh, no.
Even as I speak to you, you don't actually understand what I'm saying, do you?
Yeah, the words are not landing. Like she's just saying
God.
forward.
No. You strive solely for perfection. Remember, your purpose is not to create something flawless, but something authentic. Something unique that will be cherished for years and years to come. I don't know if that's the conclusion I would arrive when it comes to what her issue is, but sure.
Yeah, me neither. Especially since specifically it was said that her work was not good.
Yeah.
Just period.
Yeah.
Like the person straight up said that like you couldn't
read it.
what was
You couldn't read what was on the sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. How exciting is this? I'm going to Yansha. Don't you fret, Mirika. Like I mentioned earlier, once I have settled in, I shall send a letter to you by way of Kotokaze. Who's Kotokaze? Is that this person? Oh yeah, it's this person. This time I have every intention of living up to Timbermaster Beating's expectations. Why, I dare say we shall even be returning from our journey there with a tale or two of how I charmed my way into the locals' hearts with my carpentry skills. Till we meet again in Yansha. To be fair, there's a lot that she could do in Yansha because they probably need carpentry there, but...
Kotokaze. Kotokaze eagerly waves you down, letter in hand.
Okay. Ah, Mirika, a letter from Semi has just arrived for you.
Is it legible?
No, she cannot write.
It's a picture of it's a picture of just a
It's
smiley
a drawing.
face.
It's like a drawing.
God. Ah, no.
Dear Mirika, I am writing to tell you that I have arrived in a tiny village in Yansha known as Namai. It's such a delightful place. Every day I stumble across something new, whether it be the unusual materials that they employ in their construction, or the unfamiliar but delicious foods. Oh yes, the food here is exquisite, and their desserts are even better. In fact, the sugar-coated dumplings they have are simply to die for. I'll be sure to treat you to some when you come. See you soon. Yours truly, Sam.
Even she calls Namai a small little village. Okay.
Yes, because it is a small village. It's like middle of nowhere.
This is a small village. This is literally the biggest village in all of like Yansha.
This is the only village.
No, that's that's the other one. Remember the one by the seaside, by the beach?
No.
That Azula broke into.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's barely a village.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like that's the other one. That's it. That's all you got.
Okay. We were told that Doma is such a big place, but there's nothing here. Mirika, how wonderful it is to see you. It's been far too long. Have you tried any of the local cuisine yet? If you haven't, I know the perfect place for us to start. I was planning to take you there purely to discuss business, I swear. After all, where better to do that than over food? Ah. Alright. Your disapproval has been duly noted. Instead of going for food, let us search out any people who might be in need of our assistance then.
I thought you were gonna tell us what you've been doing here.
Yeah, I thought
Right?
I thought so too, but I guess she was just eating this whole time. That's what we've been told.
Raisin.
What does she say? Okay, never mind.
Help? Yes, I could use some of that. You see, in the days before the Empire held dominion over our lands, I was a chef. While our freedom from them is fleeting, I would nevertheless like to use this opportunity to once again pursue my passion for cooking. As such, I have been thinking to open up my own restaurant. Oh, To do so, I would need to procure basic furnishings for my future shop. It is not a simple task. Most of what I have come across is either far too expensive or of poor quality.
Then you may be pleased to hear, say, that before you stand 2 highly skilled members of the Carpenters Guild in Gridania. We shall see that you receive the furniture you require.
You'll do this for me.
Most certainly. What kind of furnishings do you need?
Apart from tables and chairs, I need something that will allow my guests to feel at ease. Those from the Enclave have different dining habits for those of us here in Namai. I'd like to create an environment where both would feel equally welcome.
Please, leave it to us, sir. Now, Milika, what do you say to making things a tad more interesting? Let's turn this into a competition. We'll each make something for our client and present the finished product to him. He will then judge them and decide on a winner. Pretty please. Won't you do it for me? This is the only way I can show Timur Masabite I'm just as skilled as all the other carpenters in the guild. It's settled then.
Go about making the furniture however you will, but I recommend you speak with the people here before getting started. Some have lived their entire lives. Others once lived in the Enclave, lived here their entire lives. With their help, you may better understand the subtle differences in our ways.
Thank you, sir. We'll be sure to do that. Melika, once you've decided what you'll be making, come and find me. I'll furnish you with any materials you might need.
Miyake. The only difference is that table manners are practically non-existent out here. The people have good hearts, but have no sense of etiquette. They will eat their own food on the streets and sip their tea in front of you. One should take their meals behind closed doors, with family or friends. It'd be nice if they would at least eat behind a partition or some sort of some sort and spare the rest of us a sight.
Interesting.
What is the Enclave he's talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what the Enclave means there. But that is an interesting thing where, like, that you would separate from people to not watch them eat, but at the same time, like, mukbangs are a thing. And, like, they're, like, completely different cultures.
Nagata. I would say that the people from the Enclave are more elegant than us. Never seen one with a hair out of place or the clothes that have not been neatly pressed. They place great importance on rules, manners, and fashion over there. What Enclave are we talking about? What?
I think he means the place where the castle was? Question mark?
But that's not called an Enclave. I was checking the map. It's not. They haven't not made it clear.
Yeah, but it was like secured, so I guess it was an Enclave. Oh.
Anazuro.
Yes, I suppose you could say I am from the Enclave. Enclave? Though I have lived here for most of my life. When I was young, my family and I fled to the village that we might escape Imperial troops. Yeah, so that was like the place that was like under Imperial. So basically where the castle was.
The village outside of the castle.
Hmm.
I would imagine.
What? You would like for me to demonstrate the difference in dining habits? I am afraid that is not something I can help you with. Well,
Is she admitting that she doesn't know how to use chopsticks?
ah.
Sammy.
Mirika, have you finally decided on what you'll be making?
I'll be building the entire restaurant from the ground
Okay,
up.
hold on. Why would I tell her though? Why would I tell her what I'm making if this is a competition?
A wooden shield to protect the food from, well, you know.
The shield, yes.
Ornate partitions that could be hung between each of the tables. All right, from top to bottom. I'll
I
build.
I want to say I'm gonna build the entire restaurant in the time that you build one table. Have you lost your mind? You're an amazing carpenter, but even you wouldn't be able to manage such a feat in so little time.
Watch me.
You, yeah, but you just watch.
Wooden shield.
Wooden shield. Let's go. Protect the food from what exactly? It doesn't sound like a place anyone would feel comfortable to dine at all.
Ornate
Okay,
partitions.
partitions then. Partitions? But that seems so dull. It's not what you're really thinking to make, is it?
You're right, it's the shield.
Yeah, actually, I'm building the restaurant. I already have the plans. Wait, you're not trying to lose on purpose, are you? Well, I know I'm not yet as good as you. Never did I think that you saw me as so far beneath you that you would feel the need to do this. My apologies. It seems I jumped to conclusions again. I know you're not the type of person to do something like that. It's no excuse, but lately I've been on edge. I can't shake the feeling this is my last chance to convince Tilbury Master Beating that I am a capable carpenter, worthy of being called as such. If I don't, he might stop assigning me work, and I may as well leave the guild. I shall not let it come to that. No matter what it takes, I must find a way to prove myself. Oh, I completely forgot. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to blabber on about my worries. After all, you're here for the materials, aren't you? Here you are. Feel free to come back if it's not enough.
As you said before, this would make a little more sense if, like, we were making the same thing. Like, I don't know why we're not. Because the fact that we're not making the same thing doesn't have anything to do with her skill as a carpenter. It has more to do with, like, her social skills of actually understanding what people want and what people are saying. But that shouldn't necessarily matter, like, when you're like an artisan or a carpenter.
Yeah.
It's a skill to have, but it's not necessary. Like, people can just tell you what to make and then you just make it instead of trying to, like, interpret like what is best for them. Because a different skill set. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think even beating is sort of like you know, it's more about like the craft than anything. Even if like, so, like, it matters. Like,
it's just weird that every single quest we're just doing different things when it should yeah. It's just it's weird. Raisin. Opening up a restaurant has always been a dream of mine. To think that it might be so soon within my grasp fills me with joy beyond belief. Yeah.
We better be able to see the restaurant. Okay.
What have we here? An anvil.
A beating.
May I?
He is a ninja. Timber Master beating.
This table is exquisite. It's extremely sturdy, yet manages to maintain a sleek elegance. These Doman-style engravings that run up and down the sides of the legs. If I did not know better, I would guess they were the work of a more practiced pair of hands than your own, Sammy. Now, Light, let us see yours. Ah, simple, but all the more stunning for it. The lacquer finish is a nice touch, a light gloss that is just enough to enhance the natural blush of the wood, but not overpower it. While both of these are masterpieces in their own rights, I'll say this: the detailed engravings on the table are something even a highly skilled artisan would struggle to recreate. What do you think, sir? The moment I saw it, I knew which one of these I wanted. Desperately needed even. I choose this one. she like stumbles to the ground and topples over. Ah.
Mika is a better carpenter than me, I won't deny. But she has skills I could never ever dream of attaining, I also admit. But I poured my heart and soul into the table.
Sir, why is it that you would choose Light's partitions over Semi's table? You see, here in Doman culture, we don't eat on tables.
True, they did say that. They did say that they don't even use tables, they just eat on the street.
Yes, we eat off the ground. Like nature intended. Okay. Simple, really. Doman city folk are a private sort. They would appreciate the way these wooden barriers would hide them from sight as they eat. The young lady's table is magnificent, a work of art even. However, it does not fulfill the needs of my customers like these partitions do. It seems the time it took to carve the intricate detailing on this table would have been better spent interviewing the local citizens. Sammy, do you understand why it is you lost? You're so focused on demonstrating your own skill that you disregarded the needs of the clientele. Light, on the other hand, spoke with the residents of this village, which inspired him to create these partitions, a product that places the customer's needs above all else. In that sense, the difference between your table and his partitions is the difference between a decent carpenter and a master of the craft. I don't think that's the difference at all. It's just talking to people.
Yeah, it's like more marketing than like crafting.
It's more networking. That said, this is where your journey ends. I expect to see the both of you back in Gridania shortly after I return.
No, it can't be. Please tell me Timber Beaten hasn't given up on me. Oh, what am I to do?
Is your friend okay? I'm still gonna use the table.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he still needs the tables.
I cannot claim to understand what any of that was about. I would like to thank you for your wonderful contribution. It is sure to suit my restaurant perfectly. No iron ring.
But I just want to say that I kind of like the recurring meme of Beaten just appearing out of nowhere every time you craft. I want this as like a running joke. Every time you craft something, Beaten just pops out from behind the corner and watches.
Return back. Hustly exhausted. Take care, I stand with the move. Take care. Oh, cutscene.
Cutscene? Running. Lovely date. Timber must have beaten. Thank the matron you've returned. The drawers of this desk you made for me are broken. Is there a chance they can be fixed?
I shall see what can be done. After all, I can hardly say no to someone who has so cherished one of my creations as you have. Timbermaster Beaton, sir, my son. He's just been accepted into the Order of the Twin Adder. To celebrate, I'd love to have you craft him a fine spear. Order of the Twin Adder. That's quite the accomplishment. Very well. I shall make him one that will see him through all his battles. Wait, sir, come back. I also had a request for him. I suppose you'll have to wait. Should have known getting the finest carpenter in all of Gridania to make something for you wasn't going to be an easy task.
Just form an orderly QE. Excuse me. If you don't mind me asking, why is it that all of you like Timbermaster beating so much?
When you ask him to make something, he does it. Haha, it's crazy.
I mean, fair point, because apparently she's been doing the wrong thing every time, so...
He creates that item for you, and you alone.
To make something for that person, and that person alone. Thinking back, that's how I first got into carpentry. I was born into a family poorer than dirt, one where we couldn't afford to purchase even the most basic of furniture. My mother raised us by herself, working from dawn until dusk, so that my sisters and I wouldn't go to bed hungry every night. As a result, she pushed herself too hard, and one day, the pain in her back became too much to bear. Seeing her suffering drove me to make her an armchair in which she could rest from time to time. It was all the young me could think to do. While the finished product creaked and buckled under her weight, not for a single moment as I was making it did I lose sight of the fact that I was doing it all for her. I've been so preoccupied with myself, with trying to prove my skills, that somewhere along the way I forgot the most important thing.
It's never too late to remember and begin anew. I'm distracted by that guy making the chair in the background. Look at him go.
He's working hard.
Yeah. Sammy, the key to harnessing your own potential is to recognize what it is holding you back. From here, you can only grow. What's that face?
Look, he appeared out of nowhere, as always.
Cinema.
Yes. Yes, sir. You're absolutely right. There is still hope for me. Milika, thank you for supporting me until now. It is only because of you that I have come this far. In fact, I go so far as to say that our grand adventures together have made me feel as though I've been born again. I am looking forward to exploring the world of carpentry once more.
She is not the only one who owes you a debt of gratitude. While I am skilled at working with wood, I am not nearly so adept at dealing with people and their problems. You have helped Sammy in ways I could not. Have I? You're part of the reason I have such high hopes for the girl. With a mentor like you to look up to, she will no doubt flourish. That is why I ask that you speak with her one last time before you leave. I was about to say, why is everyone surrounding and asking Beatson when they have a receptionist right here that is meant to be
they do. I was gonna say, like, just like write down your order and like know it's gonna be like fulfilled in time. Isn't that how the workshop works? You get orders and stuff.
Sammy.
Whatever. Erika, you'll be happy to hear that Timbermaster Beating has finally deemed my work good enough to begin taking on some of my own clients. Isn't it so exciting? That's not to say I'll forget about my studies or the guild's troubles, however. In between commissions, I'll be spending my time practicing how to make oriental furniture. That way, I can retain all that I learned from our trips to Kugana and Namai. But that's not all. I'll be keeping the people we met there in mind. They'll help me to remember that I am making this furniture not for myself, but for those around me. You'll see, Milika. I'm going to work so hard that one day I'll be as good as you.
Guess there's one quest left. Okay. Sammy's desperately trying to catch her attention. Tea party rules.
Erika, there you are. I was beginning to wonder when you'd show up. Team member Sabiti says he has some clients he wants to introduce to us. But don't just stand here. Let's go.
Ah, you're here. Good. Gerhard, you remember Light? I don't remember him. Remember? Huh, I could hardly forget. It would be no exaggeration to say that I owe this man my life.
Remember, I think this is the guy from the very beginning of the Carpenter questline when you remember that we had to make a spear for a guy or something.
Okay.
Was it?
In fact, the reason I'm here is related to the time Light saved us. By the bow he brought, I was able to drive out the Ixali forces that threatened us. Our victory against them was bolstered by our unit's reputation, and we've been receiving new recruits by the dozens since. In our latest batch, we received a mixture of eager Alamegans and Gritanians who do not yet see the problem. Allow me to explain. There have always been certain racial tensions between the refugees and the locals. I thought holding a tea party might ease the unease between them. I was wrong. Now they seem to have even greater aversion to one another. Ah, there you have it. I suggest you begin by speaking with Gerhard's recruits to see what exactly went wrong. If we can pinpoint the cause of their feud, it will make it that much easier for us to solve the problem. July.
Yes, sir. You can count on me.
Light, would you mind accompanying Semi? Mind you, this is an official request. It would not do to send someone who has yet to complete basic training to carry out this task alone. What?
Yeah, I thought she was already taking orders.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So it'll be the two of you, then? Good. Now I imagine most of my new recruits will be at and around the Adder's Nest. You should have no trouble finding them. Once you're finished, see that you report back to me.
Yes, sir. Gerhard saying, it seems you got yourself quite a new recruit there, Beaton. Jealousy does not become you, my friend. Because if you remember, I think there was 3 of them. I think there were 3 friends and Beating was one of the 3, but he's not fighting anymore. I think he had the spear. He had the spear, the guy had the bow, and I think there was a 3rd guy, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember. I remember there was a big thing about making a bow.
Yeah.
Am I crazy? Did we have to go and give the bow to him during a fight, right? Or we had to find
I
the
think
bow?
he wanted. There was something, but yeah, I don't remember.
No, it was that he refused to get a new bow, and there was drama as to why. But he had his own bow, but the bow broke. The bow broke, so then we had to get him a new one.
because it was an old bow, and he
yeah.
didn't want to let it go.
Yeah. I remember. Oh, hello, Phoenix. Hello. The Dutch got. Oh, solid
Hello,
call.
Soko.
There was the power outage, so my computer wasn't even on. I wasn't on even though I left it. And it's been a week since I turned it off. Oh no. Ah no. Be careful, Soko. Hello, Phoenix. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Este Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix, we finished Stormblood, so if you want to come back to play.
We kind of finished Stormblood, kind of.
Kind of.
We're still in Stormblood.
We're in post main expansion.
Yeah. We're getting into post patch. If you're here to talk with the captain, he's. Oh, you're here to speak with me. Why don't we like them? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Every time we try to reach out to them, how are we repaid? With hostility. Take the tea party Captain Gerhard arranged for us, for example. We attended, hoping to turn over a new leaf. They, however, clearly came for different reasons entirely, because the moment we sat down, they served us Alamigan tea. How dare they? What?
How dare they? It's such an insult.
It seems they have gone from
Outrageous.
refusing to accept our culture to openly spurning it. My apologies, but I would like to leave it at that, lest anger get the best of me. If you wish to know more, however, perhaps you should try speaking with one of the Alamigan recruits.
But we shall.
Okay, this way.
Where are they hiding?
They're in the other zone.
Oh, hello, Sammy. Hello, what does Sammy have to do? My new motto is live, love, and craft to fulfill the needs of others. Now I'll never forget of the lessons I learned in the Far East.
I think you've passed me. Maybe.
It's good, Phoenix, because you can catch up to us in like 2 hours.
True. Alamigan soldier.
It took like 3 years. Yeah.
Unironically. What are you looking at? Is there something you need? If not, I suggest you move along. Explain yourself with your tea. Those questions sound an awful lot like the ones Captain Gar had asked us yesterday. Is he the one that put you up to this? Every day we Alamigans bleed and fight and die to protect this country, and yet the Gridanians still regard us with the same suspicion and resentment that they do beastmen. Even so, we decided the tea party Captain Gar had arranged was a good chance for us to establish some common ground with them and find a way to lay aside some of our differences. We thought serving Alamigan tea would be a good way to break the ice, but no, our kind gesture was met only with disdain stares. Well, no longer will we be made feel worthless by the Gridanians. From now on, we'll have nothing to do with them. Okay.
But you are part of the others. How are you? You are in Gridania's forces.
Hello, Sako. Hello.
Oh,
Ah.
what's this creature?
It's botanist
it's
Sako.
It's an otter with a top hat.
It's a very fancy otter. Ah.
It's a posher otter. Okay. I
Lovely.
see. What's up with the chairs on light stream? That's a BunnyCam.
It's
You look
BunnyCam.
closely, maybe you can see them.
Yes. They're bungees.
The bunnies are bunning. It's only part of the room, so sometimes they're not in view, but they come up every now and then.
Yeah, they've been hopping around, getting fudge.
It's a charity stream.
Ah. I stand. God damn it.
But yes, the bunnies are mostly active at night, or evening. So this is the time when they hop around, and then take 3-minute nap, and then hop around again.
Yes. Right, beaten. Ah, I see you've spoken with some of the Garhard's newest recruits. Do you have any ideas on how we might put an end to the feud? Ah, we see we just talk to each other. Striking dummy
A
should do the
striking
trick.
dummy.
Far Eastern style
Are we-
tea party should end the bickering. A matching set of
Okay, are
furniture
we-
should bring them together.
Are we
Okay.
going for
Yeah,
every
striking dummy. Ah, striking dummy. It's like a stress board so they can vent their frustrations on the dummy.
Exactly.
Whilst that would allow the recruits to vent their anger, it does little to address the root of the problem. Matching set of furniture.
Yes, we don't have all the same furniture.
Would you be happy to learn you have the same set of furniture as someone you greatly dislike? Of course not. In fact, you might even take an axe to it. Okay. Eastern Tea Party.
Okay.
Far Eastern themed tea party. Well, that might just work. No one would feel as though were being snubbed, and the interesting setting might even provide them with a topic of conversation. You recall the tea house benches of Kugane, do you not? Very good. I suggest you craft one.
Okay.
Okay.
We're crafting a bench for the tea party. Because that's what they need for a tea party. Not the tea, the bench.
Yes, yes. It's the most important part. You can't have a tea party without a bench. It's more important than the tea.
Clearly. Also, the moment the Gridanian said that they were hoping to turn a new leaf, I was like, oh, I see what you did there. Was it the tea leaf?
So you can see Karina in the background. She's hopping off of camera.
Yeah.
Actually. Success is only possible if each of the members of the squad completely trust one another.
And how about the bench?
What's this? I've never seen anything like it. Ah, you're looking at a tea house bench, the quality and make of which is identical to those crafted by the master carpenters of the Far East. Now, Semi, what have you made for us?
Allow me to present to you with this. This is the exact same thing as Light crafted. What led you to decide upon the tea house bench? After speaking with the initiates, I surmised that both sides had attended the tea party hoping to reconcile their differences. Given the right environment, I reckon they still can.
Look,
So I thought, why not hold a Far Eastern tea party? Not only would it provide them with a relaxed atmosphere, but it would give them a chance to bond over a culture that is different from their own.
If you're there, Phoenix, you can see Karina. She's in the bucket. She's in the pink bucket. And Chi-Chi's in the background. The bandaging.
Yes.
Good.
It's your line.
That you have begun taking the needs of the clients into consideration, and in doing so, came to the same conclusion as Light, is evidence that you have matured as a carpenter. Well done. Now, it is time to put your benches to the test. I would have the two of you take them to Upcolor Falls and set them up.
I thought he's gonna say I would have the two of you sit on them and see which one breaks.
Gerhard, gather your subordinates, and Light and Semi here. I will join you all shortly. Very well. So very impressive, Salka. Very impressive.
I'm gonna be there first. I'm the first. I'm gonna be there first. No! Why are my loading times slower than yours? What is this? Shit.
Cutscene.
Okay. I like how we're hosting a tea party in the rain, by the way.
Yes. The benches have umbrellas.
Paper umbrellas.
It's fine.
Is it just the two of them?
Welcome, everyone. This is everyone? Whilst
that's a big squad.
I know our last tea party was by no means a rousing success. I appreciate how willing most of you were to give this idea a second chance. It seems some of you felt that certain cultures were disrespected at our last get-together. For that, I apologize. Regardless of where you're from, I respect and I value and respect every one of you, as you should each other. For we are brothers and sisters in arms, family, if you will. I hope that this gathering, the craftsmen of the Carpenter's Guild helped me organize, will allow you to realize that. Now, for the fun part. We're just getting soaked in the rain.
Is it really everyone? Is it really everyone? Is it just 2 people in this squad?
Ah, there we go. There's everyone else. What do you think, everyone? Before you was an exact replica of a tea house in Kugane. Technically, we would need a bunch of smoking areas, apparently.
Yeah, true. More smoking would be required.
Kugane? As in the Far Eastern port city? Well, I suppose these decorations do have a certain exotic charm. Ah, a Kugane-style tea party, huh? Everything looks so elegant. These furnishings are almost as beautiful as those found here in Gridania. Carpentry is culture. Culture is ever present in our lives. One can learn a great deal about a people simply by looking at their furniture. Sitting here upon these benches has made me realize that there are many magnificent things in this vast world. In my narrow-mindedness, I nearly missed out on them. We should have taken the time to learn more about you and where you're from. We eat meals together, we fight together. Yet because of our reluctance to speak with you, we know almost nothing about you. For that we are sorry. I know it is we who must apologize. I clicked.
While many of us consider Gridania to be a second home, there is a lot about your culture that we have yet to fully grasp.
Ho ho ho.
I'm glad you didn't click that.
What's happening? Let us raise our cups and give a toast to the start of a new and beautiful friendship. Is that tea drinking an emote?
No, it's better. There's a better emote, but it's very expensive.
Have you all been enjoying yourselves? Yes, it's been a long time since I talked so much or laughed so hard. I thought we had absolutely nothing in common, but I was mistaken. Indeed. The more we speak, the more I come to realize how alike we are. I'm glad we finally found a way to put our differences aside. Good. Remember, on the battlefield it matters not where you are from, or where you were raised, only that you survive. For that's all we need. You will need to rely on each other. Never forget that. Cutscene.
That I haven't loaded from the previous one. Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
Hold on, I'm coming. Okay.
Well done, the both of you. While fulfilling the client's needs with great finesse is something I've come to expect of Light, you surprised me, Sammy. That you had the same idea as one of our guild's best artisans proves that you are one step closer to becoming a full-fledged carpenter. Do not, however, mistake that to mean that the items that you two crafted are of comparable quality. Even to the untrained eye, one is far superior to the other. Quality, however, is not everything. Your client has walked away feeling completely satisfied. That is a tremendous accomplishment. Sammy, if you continue to work hard, perhaps someday you'll be as good as this talented man beside you.
Thank you, sir. I shall remember this moment and continue honing my skills that they might one day rival Melika's. Ah, I nearly forgot. If I may be so bold as to ask, sir, what is to become of our guild? Will we recover from death anytime soon?
I beg your pardon? What debt? So long as we continue to receive commissions from the Order of the Twin Adder, we need not want for capital.
But, sir, if not for the guild, why were you working yourself so hard? You wouldn't even stop to take meals.
Ah, yes. I was temporarily overcome by a desperate need to reconnect with the wood. To achieve this, I began living as though a tree would, taking in only sunlight and water.
Ah, yes. I need to stop jumping to conclusions. Oh, and Melika, please allow me to thank you once again. While it was a misunderstanding on my part that led us to the Far East, I couldn't be happy with the result. I will be eternally grateful to you for seeing me through this journey and for all that you taught me. Though this particular adventure may be over, I have no doubt we will embark upon another together in the near future. Until then, I shall continue to practice, and practice some more. When you next see me, I may nearly be as good as you.
Light, your ability to inspire people never fails to astound me. It is in no small part thanks to you that Semi has grown as much as she has. Your talent and the love you hold for your craft is a rarity even among the elite. I hope that you will continue to use both to serve men and women all across Erosia. Now, if you would excuse me, that he steps into a pot in the corner and pretends to be a tree.
Yes.
Ah. Like the receptionist comes in with a watering can and waters his feet.
Yeah, waters his feet, exactly.
Ah.
And she has like that look on her face where she knows this is stupid, but she just goes along with it. Okay, that's what they're paying me for.
Gerhard has asked that I pass along his thanks to you. By your soul have his men finally learned to see eye to eye. How are things? I've been referring clients to Semi recently, and all of them have been absolutely delighted with her work. Seems she has finally learned to put the needs of her customers first, instead of attempting to simply showcase the extent of her own abilities. As I've said before, and I will say again, I have high hopes for the girl. I imagine that one day she might even come to rival you.
Yay, we finished.
We finished. What do you think?
Time for Eureka.
Semi's out here.
Eureka, you and Timbermaster Beating have helped me come to an important understanding of what it means to be a carpenter. I shall continue to practice, and also practice, and then practice some more, that I may one day become as good as the two of you.
do you think?
As you said, it didn't have much to do with carpentry, but at the same time, I mean, it was kind of wholesome. Where it's like, oh, like, but you know, you have to make it for the clients, so you have to know like what their needs are and stuff. But like, it's like a craft with dedication. That like you're trying to like make something meaningful for them because it's gonna like serve them for years to come. Okay, it was okay. Wasn't the best quest line, but it was okay.
It was. I think it was very messy. It was it's a very messy quest line that felt like it didn't really know what it wanted to do. I don't know. I don't think it did a very good job of portraying Semi and what was happening. Right? With like apparently initially she's like meant to be like a beginner that doesn't know what she's doing, so she gets sent away to do things by herself. And then it's all about her not really listening to people, but also not being very good. But then we also get told that she is good at what she does, and then we get like again they're very flimsy with like
mixed signals.
Yeah, with what she's capable of and what she isn't capable of. Like it was meant to culminate in like when she made the table. Like apparently like she'd like basically like master tier work on the table.
Yeah, like
but then right after that.
He specifically said that like if you didn't know who made it, like he thought this was like a master crafter.
Yeah, and then right after that he says that she doesn't even know the basics. So it's like what? It's like so like it just doesn't it doesn't make much sense. It also I feel like it failed to really bring everything together. Obviously the beginning of the quest line was that she thought that they needed more money, so she wanted to learn how to make Far Eastern stuff. But then she didn't. Like she said, like if you remember before this quest, I think she had a line where she's like, hey, I'm back to like working here. I'm gonna try to learn it on the side. Whereas I thought the whole point was that she was gonna go to learn it to bring it here, but like that didn't really culminate. Like kind of like in the final quest, like you make like Eastern stuff, but like it was not. It didn't feel natural with how the story was constructed. It was weird.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
I also
really,
don't like how I also don't like the resolution at the end, where it's like, hey, these two people will come together, and they have a hard time really like finding common ground. The answer should just be to like have them talk to each other, and like the best solution would be for them to show each other's customs, right? Like apparently they got offended that like the other Megans brought their own tea, but like the answer should be like, yes, try it, and have them try yours, right? Like it's like a trading of tradition, like a trading of customs. Like that's what you do. But instead the solution was, let's just do something completely different and let's just avoid the problem. That's what it felt. It felt like avoidance. It felt like a distraction. It was like, like here, have them do something completely different, and it feels like it avoids. I mean, like, confrontation.
They were looking for a neutral ground, I guess.
Yeah, but there's better ways to bring people together and to have them have that kind of understanding. So it's a really weird answer to the problem. The real way to bring it full circle is if they had just gone to Gugane. And gone to that
just
tea
like
house.
to take them on a trip.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, but still, I feel like the ending, even with like all the mess it was the best part of this quest line, because the whole like part in Kugane and Yansha was like very. It was there, but we didn't know what the point is.
Yeah. It's weird. Now we have, I guess, the character of Semi.
Yeah. Yes, we do. And Beatin is a tree.
Yes, it's a tree. Also, I don't like the constant comparisons between the two. I felt like that was very unnecessary. I feel like Semi was constantly reminded. It's like, hey, you know, compared to main character, you know, you can't compare. Like that, it felt like they did that constantly. It was really weird. It's like it felt very unnecessary and very.
It did feel unnecessary.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's a little weird stuff like that throughout the whole quest line. Sludge. Okay, well, yes, we are done with the Carpenter's quest. I think that's everything, right? Crazy? We did Dancer, we did Carpenter, we did Eldor.
Yes, that's all that we had on the list right now.
Yes.
Next would be like Ninja, but I still need a few levels in Ninja.
Yeah, I think Ninja would be the only one that we would do together, right? I think
so.
And Machinist when you, I mean, I don't know if you're ever gonna,
yeah,
like you're, yeah.
And Eureka.
Yes. Eureka. Hold on, how do I do the thing?
What? What are you trying to do?
So Ninja, you're almost there. Machinist, you're almost there as well. Close.
Yeah, because I play Machinist in PvP.
Yeah. Ready to gather stuff. I asked you to do the Colidarian stuff on your own. Okay, cool. Kosh. Okay. So next time we might do the Ninja quest line. And maybe the Machinist one.
Maybe, because I still need a few levels, and I know it's kind of hard to level when all I do is PvP.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, hello, Railgun.
Oh, este Railgun. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Hope you're doing well, papi. You're doing well. Haven't played Final Fantasy 14 in a while. I mean, where's the Kobe Pasta command? Did you know it's free to play?
Yeah.
It's
Soko, bring the command. I know Soko has the copy paste somewhere.
I know. But yeah, apparently there's meant to be a new expansion soon, right? I think there's new patch coming out, new expansion like next year maybe.
Yeah, I think next year-ish.
Finish Stormblood MSQ. Oh, okay. Never mind. I see. Yeah, I think the next patch for Dawn Trail is coming out like in a couple of weeks, maybe like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean when the mock tomes end.
Yeah. In a couple of weeks time.
Yeah. I wonder if that's the patch where we finally get more space in the house. Or no?
I think so. I think they spoke about that. I think so. But yes, Railgun, we are very, 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 very slowly working through the MSQ.
Very.
We started playing 5 years ago in 2020, and we're currently in Stormblood. So so no spoilers. Yeah. We'll get to Dawn Trail MSQ in like 5 years. We'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe. If we're fast enough, we'll get there. But something that I want to check is, I guess maybe we can do it next time. I guess we can end things now. We still have to do the lighthouse.
Ah, sure.
And it'd be around this time. Is this time ideal or no? It'd be later, right?
Not ideal, but it's like starting to be morning on an A, so it's possible. What class should I play? I guess just Bard. They said they'll get to Endwalker in 5 years, back when Endwalker was latest. I mean, look, 5 years hasn't passed yet. Just
true. When did Endwalker come out? Like 2021, 2022?
No, later than that.
2023-ish, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, look, we're on track, Salko. We're on track.
Speaking of, when are we doing Eureka?
Not today.
Doing Eureka with us. Okay.
I think we're done for today. Next time we can maybe do ninja class quests. We can queue up and then we can actually progress the MSQ next time. I think we're up to that point where we can finally start the story again. I think it's been like a year. When was the last time we played the story? Start of the year, right? Maybe like 10 months ago.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. So we can start it up again. I think we've had enough of a break. You know, I think everyone finally has recovered in the hospital and we can continue the story.
No, they're still all hospitalized.
It's been 84 years. We'll get there. Yeah, next week we might start it. Might start it. Just because I think we've finally finished everything else, basically. For the most part.
Yeah, we even did firmament stuff, so...
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Again, we play Final Fantasy. We try to play at least once a week. Emphasis on try. We've just been so busy this year with StarCraft. But I think during the off season, we have the capacity to make this like at least a weekly stream, if not like twice a week even. Like this week, that's the plan. Whenever I can, I try to stream some StarCraft as well, or some Spider-Man, or some other games. Whenever we can, we'll do our best.
Yep. I'll try to be awake early next time so I can join for Alliance Raid. I mean, the thing is that people don't QA for Alliance Raid earlier. Anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that so it's around really this time is when we have to queue up for the Alliance Raid, I think.
Yeah. Even maybe a bit later than that.
Yeah. That's all good. Best of luck farming your Mog Tomes. Best of luck. I think I still have like 2 things left to farm. But right now it's time to spend time with the bunnies and make sure that they haven't destroyed the kitchen.
Yeah, how are the bunnies?
Gardina's in the basket.
Still there?
for now, still there. Well, thanks for tuning in.
The bunnies are in their destructive phase.
Yeah, well, thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Railgun, for dropping by. Phoenix as well. It's been a long time, Phoenix. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Yes, we have bunnies. We have some photos in our Discord of the bunnies. Photos. Stay soccer. Thanks for dropping by. Icetan, Slowjo, and Iron Rings. And yeah, next week we should be able to progress the MSQ again, and we'll smurge. Or again, maybe we'll get better. I still don't know.
Maybe.
I know that the next expansion is meant to be better, like story-wise, but I don't know about the post-patch content. I don't know how that's gonna go.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Also, as always, if you want to join us outside of stream for the Final Fantasy, make sure to join our Discord, because that's where we talk about the final of the fantasies.
What's happening in the MSQ again? Like, what happened?
Liz become a queen and everybody.
Oh yeah, Liz was.
That's the last thing I remember.
Sorry, Liz. She was asked to become the leader of the refugees, right? Of the resistance group.
Of Alamigo.
Did she agree or did she turn it down? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I think she agreed, right? And I think I said my question is, does that mean that she's gonna leave the main party?
Yeah, I think that was the thing, that she would have to leave the Scions if she wanted to be the leader. But yeah. I think she picked the Scions. I cannot tell.
I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It was we just rejected it from our memory as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, we didn't like the idea that she was going to be one anyway. Remember, though, because there were like 2 or 3 other people that were like better candidates to
yes.
to be the leader. And I think she herself said that she wouldn't be a good leader. Like, right? Like, I think she said that herself, but then she did anyway.
She said that she wouldn't be a good leader, and then she found her sister's dress. I was like, no, I have to be the leader. I have a dress.
Oh God.
And she went to battle in a dress.
We'll get there next week. We'll get there. But I don't think there's any.
Ready.
I guess what I was asking is I don't know if there's any like open quest line right now. Like, what's left in the story? Don't know.
I'm not sure. Hold on. What's the quest called? Because I'm not sure it says. Ironval's Adventure. I mean, Aribald is one of the Scions, and he was taking part because he's Garlean, I think, and that's why it was a big part of it.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Get around to it. I'll be honest, I don't remember who Aribald is.
He is one of the earliest characters because he was recruited to the Scions very early. Remember back when your favorite scene with kicking the cabbage happened?
Yes.
That's how long he's been there, because he wasn't present when that all happened, so he survived.
Oh, okay. I do not remember what he looks like at all.
There.
But okay.
He has white hair because he's Garlean.
Okay. Okay. Alright,
I think he's half Garlean or something like that.
With that, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with some more casting. Going to be casting more Kung Fu Cup. That'll be all day tomorrow, and then we have Tuna Cup on Sunday. And again, when it comes to our next Final Fantasy stream, that'll most likely be next Tuesday on the 2nd of December. Otherwise, the content, or the casting, or the StarCraft. Oh, the StarCraft. Otherwise, we'll head off.
Bye.
Bye.